what do you think is kind of like your legacy in wrestling? Is it that, oh my God, like he can adapt to anybody, have a good match with anybody, he's the best ever? Like, what do you think is your legacy? Because you're definitely up there.
You know what? I'll say this. I've been doing this so long and that question's come up so much that it's almost gotten to the point where I don't even give it thought anymore, because all of those things, it's in the eye of the beholder. It honestly is. For me, it's impossible now for me at my age, and again, I've been like this since I came back in 2002, to not honestly look at the whole thing, remember how it started, which was, again, you're too small, and it's going to be very tough. If you can just sort of make a living doing this line of work, you will count yourself pretty darn lucky. And it went so far beyond that. Again, I broke in before it was even big. It was 1985. It was just starting to, again, there was this crazy promoter in the Northeast that was going to, had this idea about taking wrestling worldwide, but a huge risk, and it was horrific, and he was ruining the wrestling business and all of those things. And so for me, that's, again, it is. It's very hard for me not to look at stuff from the very beginning. And it is so far and away. Again, I now have a wife and a family, and we live a life that we absolutely never thought was ever going to be possible. And so I don't, and I guess because of that, it's very difficult for me to think about a legacy and again, I don't mean it to ever be disrespectful of the wrestling business, but it's an entertainment line of work. It's not based on any kind of reality, and I do my best to judge my life and my worth by, again, by what I have, in my real life, my family, my job. I've got, I've got a wonderful family. I have wonderful friends, and so far it's been a pretty special life. So for me, that's a success, and it's all the success that I need. And where everyone decides, the wrestling business and the opinions on me will go up and down, positive and negative, and I will be the greatest by one guy, and I will be so overrated and average by the next guy that it's really difficult. I would think for someone. I think if you give that stuff too much thought, man, you're like a boat on the on the washing waves, man. That's no way to live.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.